We visited with David Hunt last year from Hunt Auctions. A lot goes on around the Super Bowl. The NFL experience is part of it. But a lot of this is about charities as well. And Hunt Auctions has a really, really neat event that a sports fan, anywhere, anytime, would want to be a part of. Just bring a little money. And, again, it all goes to a great cause. David, again, thanks for coming back by. First of all, what is Hunt Auctions?
Yeah, we're pleased to be honored to be associated with NFL Auction, which is the NFL charitable auction division that we partner with every year to do this Super Bowl auction. And it's really evolved since the first year we did it. There were about 300 or 400 lots the first year. Now there's almost 1,000 if you include the online-only lots. But it's really the goal of it is to bring the best of the current-day players and teams' items to the fans, to the public, and generate money for NFL auction charities. And also we'll have a vintage component as well, where not all of those proceeds go to NFL charities, but a portion of those do as well. So it's sort of a great event, even if you don't want to buy anything, just to see all these things. It's like a living museum every year.
And the museum is actually this weekend at the NFL Experience, where you can bid Saturday, right? But you can already start bidding now, right?
That's right. The online, you can go to huntauctions.com and bid online on all the things, but then it culminates, as you said, at the NFL Experience with a live auction this Saturday.
Where do you get this stuff?
Well, that is a good question. The NFL auction pieces are easy. They come right from the NFL, and that's important because for authenticity, for the Tom Brady jerseys and the flipped coins from the Super Bowl, you want to know that they're 100% authentic. And with the modern pieces, they're to come right from an entity, right from the NFL, right off the field, right to the fans. It can't get any better.
There is a problem out there. There can be counterfeit stuff. How do you know?
There's a huge problem. It's gotten better. It really actually has gotten better over the last, I would say, 5 years. And really that's a testament to places like NFL Auction where they are authenticating these things fully, because the vintage pieces, there's things we can look at to identify them. There's certain characteristics, taggings. It's very difficult on modern pieces because a lot of the pieces you can buy, the pro cut, the game ready, they're very, very similar to game used, but there's thousands of dollars difference in value. But everything that's sold within the auction is guaranteed to be authentic as well.
All right, let's start looking at some of this stuff for KTBB.com/Super Bowl. First of all,
pretty timely.
Joe Flacco, the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep, this is one of the literally dozens of game-used jerseys that's in the auction. This is a 2012. You see the Art Modell memorial patch.
Right.
And anytime you have a jersey, when we first do the auction or plan for it, we don't know who's going to be in the Super Bowl. So you just roll the dice, and if you get lucky, you get some good guys. But Flacco, obviously, especially if they win, and the auction's on Saturday, so there's a lot of speculation and sort of fun in the gambling, if you will, or guesswork to see who's going to win.
Yeah, you got to buy it before the game.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So right now it's at about 2,000. It's estimated to be about 2,000 to 4,000. So we'll see.
Okay,
so that's
fair enough. All right, and we know this guy.
This guy we've heard of.
Yeah.
This is Tom Brady's actual jersey, and it's actually sort of interesting because if you notice the patch, it's from the international series they played in London. So this is a jersey from earlier in the season, and Tom Brady jerseys do not come up very often. We had one last year. It was estimated at 20,000 to 30,000. One was 50. So right now, this one's at $22,000 in the bidding. So we'll see where it ends up on Saturday.
Okay, $22,000 jersey, and that's just where we're going to start, right?
That's just the starting point.
Okay.
That's right. And then we go way back.
I see. I haven't guessed.
I quizzed you earlier.
Yeah. How did I do?
Well, you did real well. Hey, look, I could ask you a
trivia
question.
He's a Texan. I mean, you got to know.
I was just going to say, all your listeners should know this is probably the greatest quarterback that's ever come out of Texas. And Sammy Ball, a wonderful jersey.
Number 33. That's an unusual number.
It is. And
with the Redskins,
no
by the way.
name, exactly. And this is a piece that came, along with some other things, from the collection of Kelly Miller, who was the Redskins equipment manager back in the 30s through the 50s.
Oh, really?
Okay. And when you get that first primary source provenance, it makes a huge difference. And even you can see the team repair. Back then, they just repair these. They still do. I mean, they repair the jerseys over and over again. But, one of the greatest quarterbacks and one of the greatest punters in NFL history. Should bring about 50 to 75,000, so pretty special piece.
As we wind it down, a couple of other really, really neat, cool items, maybe even something from the Cowboys or something. Is anything like that out there?
Yeah, there is actually quite a bit of Cowboys pieces. There's a couple of jerseys that are game-worn from Tony Romo, Des Bryant, Jason Witten. There's some Super Bowl rings, actually. There's a salesman's sample ring, which weren't given to anybody. They were sample rings, but I believe that was from the 71 Cowboys team.
First one they won.
Yeah, and then there's, I believe, a 93 Cowboys ring as well. It's an actual ring, so there's a lot of Dallas Cowboys things. They're one of the iconic franchises, so there's always a good representation of items in the sale from them.
All right, to summarize, David Hunt of Hunt Auctions is with us. To summarize, what is this? How can they get involved? Because if they can't be here, they can still bid, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you go to huntauctions.com all week up until Friday, you can bid online. And we're showing a lot of the expensive things. There are hundreds and hundreds of items that range between $50 and $500 as well. So encourage everybody to go on, take a look, and see what they like, and have fun with it.
And all the proceeds we got, it's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Charity, all the proceeds go where?
All the NFL auction pieces, all the current season pieces go 100% to NFL auction charities, breast cancer awareness, salute to service, and even the vintage pieces, a portion of those proceeds go to NFL auction charities also.
David, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Good to see you.